On the mic, good. It was like on the. We're speaking.
So we got a shoot day today. Today we're finally shooting Serve Mastery promo videos. So we're at a new location for you guys. I've actually done a lot of shooting here, but it's been a while. So it's new for the Garlingtons, new for Kirby actually. Probably my favorite courts in the Milwaukee area. It's a lot of trees, they're pretty quiet. There's never anybody here, so just a great spot to shoot. A little bit more of a drive, but I think it's worth it for a more important shoot. So today will be interesting. Very different content, very new content. We'll see how it goes. In today's shoot, we're going to be acting out 3 different personalities that players tend to gravitate towards with their serve. And so each of us is going to take kind of a different caricature of what a tennis player turns into when he or she has a deficiency in their serve. So our goal here is to be entertaining and kind of funny, but also kind of speak truth about what players need to work on, what they need to improve. I think probably the biggest challenge is that Kevin and I did all the planning and all the writing of the marketing of the actual concept. And so I think probably the toughest part is for Kirby and Megan, having not done the planning part of it. Like we've gone over it together and they've seen the copy and the scripts and stuff that we've written. And so they have, I think, a good idea, but we're all kind of feeling it out. Like it's a brand new kind of concept and way of explaining things. And so all 4 of us are going to be kind of feeling around to try to find a good delivery of what this content will be.
We gotta have a full day where we watch movies that where one of our team members hasn't seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen Princess Bride.
Oh, that's a good one. See that one.
See?
What was wrong with your job?
I don't know one that I haven't seen. I've seen a lot of movies in my lifetime. Wait, you said one that was like your favorite movie. I've never seen it.
Oh, No Country for Old Men?
No, I've seen that.
Or There Will Be Blood?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Oh, There Will Be Blood is amazing.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
Do you know who Daniel Day-Lewis is?
I'm like the worst person with actors and actresses known to me.
So he's the best actor ever alive.
Nope, don't know it.
Probably. I mean, I think that's objective.
It's pretty low-key as far as celebrities go.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
I honestly only know actors and actresses from like that.
It shouldn't
like
matter.
2000,
what eggs you have for
90s,
breakfast
2000
or who's
period.
dating.
It matters to me, Gabe.
No.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Sure.
If it helps, he's a cobbler in Ireland. He cobbles shoes.
We're gonna do some demos first.
Okay.
And so you're gonna be hand holding and just kind of moving around while we demo. And we're demonstrating different kind of characters of different types of servers.
Okay.
And so they're gonna be kind of like goofy, kind of weird looking serves. And we just want to kind of capture the
essence of that character's weirdness.
Exactly, yes,
And
yes.
what about the other cameras? Just whatever? I mean,
Yeah.
You're going to be in the middle court, I assume. I'm ready to play, guys.
Megan's like character is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which means it's like feast or famine. Either it's like amazing serve day or terrible serve day, and it's like big ups and downs. And the cause of that is poor rhythm, which is very frequently caused by poor timing with the toss or poor toss height. And so there's kind of 2 extremes of that, either having the toss be really low and having everything be really quick and rushed, or really high and having to wait for the ball to come down. And we were trying to decide like which of those extremes for her to take, or show both, which as we talked through it, we decided it might be kind of confusing to show both. So she's gonna stick with the really low and trying to really rush through it, and have kind of different variations of that instead of going to both wide extremes. Well, the whole personality angle is, I've never seen anybody take this route before. We've tried to put a character to the main different types of ways that people mess serves up. And so we're all practicing like our crappy character serves. And they all have like names to them. And so that's kind of the whole framework of this promotion, is talking about the different characters. And it's like which one of these characters are you, you know, in your serve,
That was
people can try to
nice.
identify, and then we provide the solution to those big problems.
I think a little tighter you could be, like a little bit more jerky, like.
I can do more jerky. I'm trying to also protect my shoulder. Mine is muscle head. Somebody who thinks that it's all about like effort and like muscling through the shot, which is super, super common. And so it ends up going down into a downward spiral of like tension and tightness and low range of motion, terrible efficiency. Everything just gets weaker and weaker, even though they're trying harder and harder. The program we'll be promoting is called Serve Mastery. And so the program covers like every conceivable part of a good serve. Spin serve, flat serve, kick serve, rhythm, motion and timing, toss, etc., etc. So the program itself covers everything. What these characters are is us trying to make an effort to really communicate like this is in a relatable way. Like everybody's gonna be able to identify these different characters. And so this is our way of trying to kind of bring it down from like, hey, here's 150 videos, learn everything about the serve, to making the problem and like what we're out to fix very kind of relatable, I guess is the right word. Intuitive, more intuitive than just a bunch of descriptions of you'll learn this and you'll learn this and you'll learn this and you'll learn this. We want to kind of define the problem and then show people that the lessons that are inside the program go step by step towards actually fixing and alleviating those problems. Yeah, what I'm describing is basically the marketing process or the promotional process for any product or service needs to very, very clearly define what the problem is, communicate that we understand what the problem is, and then also communicate and demonstrate that we have a unique process that gives a solution to whatever that problem is. And so the more you can define that and show it and ideally state it in a way that people watching immediately understand it, they're like, oh yeah, I get that, or I'm like that. Ideally, you know, oh, I know totally what that feels like. The better you can show that and demonstrate that, then the more successful your promotion is going to be. So yeah, we got the rest for shooting out. We're going to do basically a whole bunch of direct-to-camera stuff, a bunch of intro and explaining and voiceover, and then that'll all get cut up with all the goofy demos that we just did. So hope it turns out good. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you again tomorrow. Thank you for joining me.
Please tell me you got that.
Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Please keep that in there, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Join me tomorrow for more.